The Roanoke Colony. The mystery explained. In 1587, over 100 English settlers vanished from the Roanoke Colony without a trace. No bodies, no graves, no conclusive evidence. The only clue, a single word carved into a tree: Croton. What happened to these people? And why has this mystery remained unsolved for over 400 years? The story of the Roanoke Colony is one of the earliest and most chilling unsolved mysteries in American history. It was England's first serious attempt at establishing a permanent settlement in the New World. Led by John White, the colony was founded on Roanoke Island, off the coast of present-day North Carolina, in 1587. These settlers, men, women, and children, faced incredible hardship. But before the colony could firmly establish itself, White sailed back to England for supplies, promising to return swiftly. Instead, due to war with Spain and political unrest, he wouldn't return for 3 long years. When he finally arrived in 1590, the settlement was deserted. The homes were dismantled, there were no signs of struggle, and the only clue left behind was the word Croton carved into a post. No trace of the colonists was ever found. And to this day, no one knows exactly what happened to them. The central mystery of Roanoke is simple but chilling. How does an entire colony, over 100 people, disappear without leaving a single trace? There were no remains, no graves, no signs of a massacre. The entire colony seemed to have vanished from history. The only clue, Croton, referred to a nearby island inhabited by the Croton people, a friendly Native American tribe. But even this hint led nowhere. Over the centuries, historians, archaeologists, and conspiracy theorists alike have tried to answer the same questions. Did the colonists die from starvation or disease? Were they attacked by hostile tribes or Spanish forces? Did they assimilate peacefully with Native Americans and abandon the colony? And if so, why has there been so little physical evidence to confirm any theory? The challenge with Roanoke lies in the lack of records, the passage of time, and the vanishing clues that have left this story suspended in mystery. Let's dive into the most prominent theories that historians have explored. 1. Assimilation with the Croatoans. This is the most widely accepted theory. The settlers, facing starvation and isolation, may have abandoned Roanoke and sought refuge with the Croton tribe on Hatteras Island. Oral histories from the Crotons spoke of light-skinned people living among them, and some later Native American communities were said to have European features. Archaeological digs on Hatteras Island have uncovered English artifacts, suggesting contact or integration, but the evidence isn't conclusive. 2. Spanish or Native American attacks. Some believe the settlers were attacked and wiped out, either by hostile tribes or Spanish forces trying to undermine English expansion. However, no signs of struggle, bodies, or fort destruction were found, making this less likely, though not impossible. 3. Relocation and survival. Others theorize the colonists moved inland, perhaps to the Chesapeake Bay area, attempting to build a new settlement. Reports from Jamestown settlers decades later mentioned interactions with tribes claiming to know of white people living nearby, possibly former Roanoke colonists. Unfortunately, these leads were never thoroughly investigated, and the evidence was lost over time. 4. Supernatural and fringe theories. As with any unsolved mystery, some have suggested supernatural explanations, from curses to time slips to alien abductions. While these theories are more fiction than fact, they reflect how Roanoke has captured imaginations for centuries. The most compelling recent discovery came from archaeological digs on Hatteras Island, once known as Croton Island. Researchers uncovered English items like a rapier hilt, slate writing tablets, and early gun parts, dating back to the late 1500s. These findings suggest that at least some of the Roanoke settlers survived and lived among the Croatoans. Combined with oral traditions and early colonial accounts, this supports the theory of peaceful assimilation. But here's the twist: no direct evidence, such as bones, personal IDs, or settlements, has confirmed the fate of the entire colony. So while we may be closer than ever to solving the mystery, a definitive answer still eludes us. The Roanoke Colony remains America's original cold case. The story of the Roanoke Colony is more than just a missing settlement. It's a haunting reminder of how fragile life was in the early days of colonization. Whether the settlers died, relocated, or thrived in another community, we may never know for sure. But the mystery endures because it taps into something universal. What happens when people vanish? What clues do they leave behind? And how long does a mystery need to last before it becomes legend? Roanoke may be gone, but its story will never be forgotten. What do you think happened to the Roanoke settlers? Were they lost, killed, or did they live on in another form? Drop your theories in the comments, and if you love exploring America's darkest mysteries, check out our next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and uncover more hidden history with us. Thanks for watching.